Hey y'all, this is Andrew, and I'm talking to my deal finders out there, guys. I was laughing at this, so I had to make a video because it was on my mind. Listen, REI Live Columbia, we will be back in action like we are every other week. So REI Live is going to be here next week. So Tuesday, 6 p.m. in Columbia. You need to join us if you can. If you're local, come and check us out. But this video, you don't have to be here to hear this, okay? Anyone out there, all my deal finders, you will hear more about this if you get into our deal finders club. But this is just for all you guys out there, guys and gals that are trying to wholesale or find deals for yourself, fix and flips, or just getting started, or you've been doing this for a long time. Although if you've been doing this a while, you probably wouldn't have sent the email that I just got, which is what made me send this video. All right, this is my house. This is one of our flips right here. I didn't want to use incriminating evidence on the email I got, but guys, if you don't know how to price rehab, just don't say anything. Don't say $20,000 in rehab, because that's the email I got. It said basically this house was gutted. It even said gutted, but then the rehab estimate was 20K. So it literally looked like this. I think it actually had ceilings, but just this is the example. This is our house that we have gutted from a fire. You could kind of tell. But I know it's not 20 grand to put it back together. Guys, if you don't know, don't say anything. It's okay. You don't have to try to sell us as a buyer, as we're cash buyers or any other cash buyer. Don't try to sell us on a pipe dream. It's not 20 grand to fix a house that's been gutted, even if you do it by yourself. I mean, come on, the lumber is probably 20 grand, right? So just leave it blank. Don't say anything. Don't say don't guess. Just say, here's the deal, here's the price. And guys, we don't even say ARV. Like, how much you think it'll be worth at the end of the day, because what if your guess is way lower than my guess? Like, what if my guess is so high that it makes me look dumb, right? So just don't put the ARV what you think it's going to be. uh, Price it where you need to be to sell it. All right, don't worry about what I think as a buyer. As you're sending it out to your buyers, don't worry about trying to convince us. Okay, you're not going to sell it to us if the numbers don't make sense. You're not going to convince me that this is a 20 grand rehab. Okay, so just leave it off. But I'm going to give you a couple of quick tips, because I didn't want to just say don't do that and then not help you. All right, let me show you what it looks like to walk a house and to make some estimates. Like I said, you don't need to do it. I suggest you don't really do it. But as you are doing, if you're deal finders, you kind of have to get some kind of idea eventually what it takes to make a deal, right? So I'm going to help you with that. First things first, look at the outside, check it out. Does it need a roof? We're going to say yes. All right. If it needs a roof, 10 grand. If it's a super big house, lots of peaks and valleys, you might add to that. But I'm talking basic house. This is a 1,500 square foot house, 4 bedroom, 2 bath. So the next thing, 10 grand for a roof, $10 per square foot for paint and flooring. I just add them together. It just works out. All right. 1,500 square foot house, that's going to be 15,000 in repairs for upgrading the paint and the flooring. We've got some wallpaper in this. We've got some hardwood floors that need some work. Just say it. Do it. 10 per square foot. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. But remember, we're deal finders, and this is going to be a rough guess. All right. Okay, so I'm walking through. Bada bing, bada boom. The next thing I'm going to tell you is we're already at 25,000 for this rehab, okay? And it's not gutted, okay? It's way better than that one that I just got sent the pictures of. So the next thing that I always say is going to be bathrooms. 5,000 per bathroom, okay? This has two. If it's been updated recently, the tile's good, the floor, the bathtub's good, vanities are good, you could take that out. But this house, let me zoom through the kitchen. You will see it's older, right? So vanity needs to be replaced, countertops, this floor needs to be replaced, and this is actually good. The tub, shower, like that thing will probably stay. Still, I'm gonna leave it at 5 grand. This other bathroom, uh, it connects. It's really the master, and it connects to another bedroom. So we will probably close that off. Put a full-size vanity in here. You can't see what I'm pointing at, but here. And this shower needs to go. All right, so $5,000 for both of those. Now let me go run back to my kitchen. So we got 5 and 5, so we're at 35,000 in rehab cost here. Okay, and we've covered most of the house. We got a little water damage. I'm not going to worry about that right now, but it's going to be the kitchen. All right, so we talk about roof, kitchens, or roofs, square foot for flooring and paint, baths, kitchen, and then we're almost done. So this kitchen, if it's just a makeover kitchen with countertops and appliances, $5,000. If you're going to replace some cabinets or have to paint cabinets or redesign the kitchen, you go to $10,000. If you're really tearing the whole thing out and starting all over again and going big deal, $15,000. So we go in fives. This is a $10,000 kitchen. All right, so we're going to add $10,000 to that. So I'm at $45,000. All right. And then the last thing would be mechanicals, as in electrical panel and HVAC. Okay. And so I know that this HVAC is iffy because it wasn't running today. So I'm going to throw $5,000 onto that. And then I know we have a Federal Pacific panel. Guys, if you ever see a Federal Pacific panel, you have to replace that. And it's at least $1,200, but I'm looking at this. I'm looking at some outlets that weren't grounded. I'm going to throw 5 in. So we're at $55,000 for repair costs on this property. Okay, that's how we walk. That's how we guesstimate our repairs. Okay, if you are going to be a deal finder, guys, if you want to join us to be deal finders, reilivecolumbia.com. That's where you go. Check it out. Join us. Shoot me an email, text message. You can find out more about that. But start here, okay? Start here to find out how much your repairs are going to be. Please don't send me an email that says it's gutted and it's going to cost me $10,000 to fix, okay? It's just not realistic and it doesn't work out, all right? So don't go out there without any knowledge. I hope this helps you. And if you want more info, let me know, all right? Reach out. You've got some links down at the bottom. You can contact me. All right, talk to you soon. Love you guys. Bye.